Hi, Tyler.
And what's your name?
Hi, Kayla.
What's your name?
Hi,
Jacob. What's your name?
Hi,
Anthony.
Anthony.
What's your name?
Hi,
Tiana. And what's your name? Pardon?
Hi, Sharika.
What's your name?
Hi,
Sally. What's your name?
Hi, Jeremiah.
It's so nice to see all of you and welcome to our class.
Don't worry, guys. You're going to get your name tags after. You can go home with it.
We know that learning names can be tricky, and that's why we brought in name tags. And it's important for everyone to learn each other's names, because everyone is very special, just like your name. Did you hear that?
Over here, guys.
Oh, look! It's our friend Percy. Let's make Percy feel welcome by saying hi.
Hi, Percy.
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late to Kids Club. I really love coming to class. I see all of us are wearing our name tags today. Did I miss praise and worship?
No, you made it just in time. To start off our lesson, we're going to sing a song called He Knows My Name. Raise your hand if you heard that song before. Well, it's okay if you haven't. We're going to learn these actions and the song together. Let's stand on our feet, friends.
Before even time began, my life was in His hands. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls and hears me when I call. I have a maker. He formed my heart. Before even time began, my life was in His hands. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls and hears me when I call. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees each tear that falls and hears me when I call. He hears me and hears me when I call. He hears me when I call.
Wow, great job, guys. We're going to give you now a round of applause.
Did you like that song, friends?
Yeah.
Well, I just love that song. I can sing it all day long.
That song talks about God knowing our names because He made each and every one of us. That brings us to today's Bible lesson. I think I'm going to need the help of my friends Chrissy and Percy. Would you guys like to help me out?
Sure.
Chrissy, I need you to play the role of God.
All right.
And Jeremiah, Percy, I need you to play the role of a young boy named Jeremiah.
Who, me? Oh, I would love to.
All right. So this story is about God speaking to Jeremiah, and we're going to see how he reacts. One day, the Lord went to Jeremiah and He said,
Before I started to form you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before you were even born, I set you apart. I be afraid, for I will be with you.
And then the Lord touched Jeremiah's mouth and said,
See, I put my words into your mouth. Today I have chosen you to be over all the nations and the kings.
Woo!
wow, God had some really big plans for Jeremiah. And you know what? I think God may have some really big plans for all of you.
He knows your name, guys.
He does know your name, and he knows everything about you. When God asks you to do something, don't say, I'm only a child. He will be with you no matter what.
Now, in this basket, there are a few examples of things you can do for God. I'm going to get my friend Andrew to come around with the basket. And I'd like you to do is to pick out a piece of paper and read it out loud. If you can't read it, don't worry. My friend Andrew will help you read it.
All right, do we have any volunteers? Come on. Now you can pick a paper out.
Use your talents for God like singing at church.
Wow, good job.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Do we have another volunteer? Come on up.
Invite a friend to Kids Club.
Invite a friend to Kids Club.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Do we have one more volunteer? Come on up.
I'll hold the door for a stranger.
Wow, that's a good idea. We need one more volunteer. Come on. Be a friend.
Be a friend to someone new in your class.
Good
Wow,
job.
let's give her a round of applause. Now, those were just a few examples of things you can do for God, even today. You are never too small to do God's will. Now we're going to start learning our Bible scripture verse. I need 3 volunteers. I'm going to have you, and you to come up.
Come on up. All right, hold it out.
Now I'm going to read it, and it's taken from
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5.
Thank you, Percy.
You're welcome.
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. Now, I know this verse is really long, so I separated it into 3 parts. Now, I'm going to read it, and I'd like if you would repeat it after me. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you.
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you.
Before you were born, I set you apart.
Before you were born, I set you apart.
I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
Jeremiah 1, verse 5.
Jeremiah 1, verse 5.
Now, do I have any volunteers who want to read it by themselves? Percy.
Percy?
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
Wow, let's give him a round of applause. Do you have any other volunteers? Come on up now.
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
Wow, let's give him a round of applause. Any others? You want to read it?
I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
Wow,
Great
let's
job.
give her a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Chrissy, that verse sounded very familiar.
Yes, it did. It was mentioned in our Bible story.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you all for being such wonderful participants. Now, when you go home and mom and dad ask you what you learned today, you can say,
Percy is the best. Oh my God, guys.